The garden
Are
gnome
we like recording now?
had an abnormally sized
Yes. Yeah. But like we're not. We can start whenever we want.
The garden gnome.
All right, this doesn't have to be on. I'm just genuinely curious. Do you guys stand or sit when you wipe?
Stand.
I like lean.
Stand.
Well, it depends how deep
Like
you're trying to get.
All right. Now I have a question for you.
How do you sit?
What's your stand? Is it like a little hover, or are you like?
It's more of a.
I think it depends on where I'm at actually.
In your house.
Okay, yeah. It's like here. It's high.
It's kind of like
so I'll stand up and grab it. And
you kind of like with your legs.
Like legs still kind of bent, or like straight legs?
I just
no. Like, are you up?
I didn't even start recording this. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Fucking Alex,
dude.
I
mean, this audio is still picking it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that there.
what's your name? I can do.
So you're a stand.
Yes.
Like a full stand or like a half stand?
Pretty much a full stand.
Nice. So
Nice.
Wait, weird.
Nice.
I just thought that's super weird. To be honest.
Yeah,
Where are you guys?
Chase used to
I know
stand
you're
up.
sick.
Oh no! I knock on the stall right next to me. I'm like, yo, bud, I need some help. Secondhand.
No,
I get front to back, and then the stranger gets back. This is too slow.
Hard disk drive.
Same.
Sounds like it's doing too many things.
Absolutely right. It's a hard disk drive.
Is it record?
Okay. Yeah, it's record. Okay.
Oh
yeah.
All right. So you get someone to help you. Nice. Got you.
No,
And you sit or you stand?
I just lean.
Okay. All right.
No,
like
it's fine.
a normal person.
I have stood before, like, cause like it's hard. Like when you're in a public place, I usually throw down like toilet paper on the seat because I'm not touching
Really?
that shit. Yeah.
Oh.
If it's on the
Interesting.
toilet,
No, I just do a nice
I'll do
wipe.
a full wipe.
A
But
couple
if it's
wipes.
a grody place, then I'll definitely like.
Yeah. No. Do you remember?
Pretty much every place.
And
when I
it's
went to? No, you.
No. You were actually talking way before I started talking.
Was
I'm
I?
sorry.
Alright.
Yeah.
Remember when I went to
Kept
Pittsburgh
better.
and I'd seen in that video of that disgusting fucking bathroom I was in?
No.
So when I went to Pittsburgh back in March, I was waiting for Allie to like finish a fucking class or something before I went and got her.
I thought you said fish. Was it for her to finish fishing?
No.
Sorry.
Anyway,
You're really
and I went to go. I went to like I ran to like a Rite Aid, and then across the street was this pub, and I'd been driving for like 5.5 hours, so I had to piss so bad. And I walk in, I'm like, "Is there a bathroom I can use?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, it's back there." The door didn't latch, and there was like 3 people, and it looked like someone blew up the bathroom. It wasn't like, it was just gross.
Oh yeah. Oh, sure.
Chernobyl.
Kev, do you remember when Dad showed us the bar he went to at Penn State? Do you remember any of that shit or no?
No.
So Dad goes, "Oh, this used to be my favorite bar to go to." And then like we're going in, I'm like, "Dad, this is like kind of trash." And he's like, "Oh yeah. You gotta check out the bathroom." And
Oh, I
opened the
remember
door,
that.
And instead of having urinals, they had
Big trough.
a pig trough. That like
Still.
yeah, like you know that like it's like filled with water and pigs are like, "Oh, I'm eating out of this because I'm a farm animal." Well, they just went, "You know what? Kids will probably piss in that."
Fran's Pub has one of those in
That's
New
the
Hope.
grossest shit I've
Ew,
ever
what?
heard.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
like
gross.
they have like a toilet, but then there's like 2 urinals that are built into the fucking wall and go to the floor first
Those
of
are
all.
gross.
Those are
They
weird.
go to the
And then there's
floor.
like an actual, it's just like
Yeah.
a really long silver sink, just like, and just dudes are just all saying, "Oh,
there
hey,
wasn't a
how's your
sink.
dick?
There was
Oh,
just, like-
what's the time? Do you have the time?
Do you know?
Yeah, it's a nice watch." Yeah, I always compliment people's watches. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, your balls are looking fire today.
Yeah, thanks.
That's pretty hype.
Yours are hanging out too.
Oh yeah, thanks. Pretty pink.
Yeah, pretty smooth. I just shaved them, so
You shave your balls?
Absolutely.
yeah.
Manscaped?
Word.
You have that?
Unbelievable.
Damn.
Not sponsored, but oh my god.
So is the
I
is the
really
balloon
want to.
thing true? Like where like won't pop a balloon, you put it up to that?
Like, your
Cap.
nuts won't fucking pop.
Cap.
Honest to God.
I cut my
saved
balls
the
every
video.
time I
We
shave.
fill a balloon full of like something funny,
because like
like cum maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
And
Yeah.
then
start.
we put
Then
it on
in
my
there
head
would be
and
funny.
we're testing out Manscaped.
no, so you know how like normal electric razors, like the blade kind of goes like this. It doesn't do that. I don't know what it does, but it doesn't do that, which is why it doesn't like nick your nuts.
What does it do?
Yeah, it
You ever
sucks the
seen
hair
No
out.
No? I don't know what
Yeah.
the fuck that is. That doesn't have a blade though. Just like a light piece of plastic on the end, and just hair comes off when you do it. I don't know.
No way that's
I
good.
think it's a laser.
Yeah, there were like so many like lawsuits, or maybe not
Against
so
No-No?
many, but there were like multiple.
Never
Really?
heard of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I've never heard of that.
That's
crazy.
old.
Your
right?
product was too effective.
Yeah, it's like
No,
2008,
no?
I wanted it.
2009.
I
Oh,
used to
that's
want
I
it so
wanted
bad.
one just like
For
because
my
I thought it was
legs.
cool. Like I was like, I don't care, it's for women. Like that's fucking awesome.
don't care,
You just
it's
brush
for
it
women.
against you,
Doesn't
and hair
feminine
comes
at
off.
all, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever. It works.
Construct.
I've never heard of it.
It's a little
Yeah,
bit.
me neither.
a
Well,
little
probably
bit
because
more
they're out of
than
business now.
Well, yeah, I hope
That's
so.
what you think.
A lot of people think.
Wait, what was the question you thought of earlier? We were talking about how many 6-year-olds.
Oh, yeah.
How many birds could you kill with a tennis racket? Like how
No, it
many
was
birds
both, it
could
was
you
both.
fend off with a tennis racket?
Yeah,
What
so-
kind of birds?
Probably just like
Let's do seagulls.
seagulls.
Yeah,
Seagulls.
Seagulls would be
Alright,
like
Fucking
alright.
dumb.
They're
You
big.
can- You can kill
They're
all of
big.
That'd
them.
be
Every
cake,
single
though.
one.
That's
They're pretty
yeah, that's
big.
like a
I was
lot.
thinking like at least
But if
crows
they're
or
all
something.
attacked-
Do you only get one racket and that's it, regardless of
Yeah,
condition? Like you
one
don't get to
tennis
You get
like.
one racket.
What if it breaks in like pieces?
You're
Is-
fucked.
Well,
Okay,
if you're
alright.
good at killing birds with your hands,
Yeah. Well, first off, what's like the best brand of tennis racket? Anyone know?
probably Wilson.
Wilson.
Yeah, probably.
Also not sponsored.
Yeah. All right, so
Probably Willie.
well,
Probably 27.
They definitely wouldn't want to
27 birds.
sponsor this.
You know?
Oh, I thought you were talking about a brand.
Oh no 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 no! no. Probably 27
That's a good
seagulls.
brand. We're just shouting out random shit.
27, and then they're destroying the racket, and I
Yeah,
just don't
I
feel
also
like
like
killing
the color
birds by
blue.
hand because you know.
Honestly,
Wait,
all right. So I'd say probably 30 sober.
Yeah,
That's a lot
Okay.
of
But
birds.
if I get like,
Some-
if you're giving me like
like Coke.
Bang or Coke or like something, anything that is just my
Bang.
heart rate is just gonna be
Not
fucking
sponsored.
dying.
Then every
Oh,
seagull on
yeah.
that beach.
I could
Every
I could
seagull
put
on
them
the
in a
planet.
fucking
And a couple
extinction, bro.
families. They're just gone.
How many people do you think you've been in a fight with a tennis racket?
What kind? Just like
Just a
copies
full-
of me, or like
Honestly, yeah. Just copies of you.
People, like you're killing him. Or
like,
fighting.
like I'm
killing-
killing a bunch of me,
I'm
you're killing a
killing
bunch of
clones
you,
myself.
he's killing a bunch of yeah.
Oh.
So Jeff Bezos, so because I got the vaccine, they actually just took my DNA, and now they're making a bunch of memes. And they're like, all right, well, let's see, for
Maybe like
science.
3.
how
I
many
don't know.
can
If they can
Yeah.
work together, then
I mean, yeah, they're all the same person, so like,
I'd be able to
they
collaborate
have the
with
same
them.
brain.
they can all collaborate.
No, I'd be able to collaborate with them. I'd be like, you know what, fuck the racket. Guys, can you kill yourself? Just, I'm trying to get a good payday.
Actually, yeah, I feel that. I feel like
They
a
were like,
copy of me
I
would be
feel
like,
that.
yeah, man, I got you.
They're like, you kind of are.
No, but like, what if they like they outsmart? Have you guys seen the show Invincible?
No.
No,
You
what?
keep telling me to watch that, I'm never going to watch
It's so good.
I've seen
No.
Friends.
Facts.
What's that?
It's like the same thing.
All right.
No, because there's these two characters. They're clones of each other, and then they're trying to like they fight over who's the original. So the
Oh.
copy will try and kill the original.
Like that one episode, Gravity Falls.
Facts.
I didn't
Zipper's
see
got
Gravity
yeah.
Alright, you would get it if you watched the episode, my fault.
It's fire show.
There's one copy that like
I got nothing.
got caught in the feeder, and then it's like really
Oh my god, you
not
look so
there.
nice.
We'll have to edit that out.
No, he's staying. I think that's just I don't like to cut shit out. So wait, how many seagulls do you think you guys can kill?
As many as the racket can take.
It was seagulls.
How
Because
many
they're
Probably like
they're
50.
not-
seagulls you
They're not
think you could
smart
kill?
birds.
How
I could kill
With a
50.
tennis racket.
50?
Mm-hmm.
They're big.
Yeah,
It's as
'cause
many-
I can
as-
get
as
one-
many
I
as
can
the
one
racket can
solid
take.
That's
whack.
a 27.
Just using like the edge
Yeah, I
of
said
the
as many as
racket,
the
I
racket
just
could
break
take. I
his
was
neck
like,
on
oh,
impact. He's fucked. Or not even. I could just finish him with a quick stomp.
like
Like
that
if I get
shit.
one of their wings, I
Yeah,
can't fly.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
fucking,
Just, yeah, just get him.
trying to put out like a fire.
Alright.
Like tap dancing on these fucking birds. Sorry. I'm thinking back to last weekend.
Like,
We got a
What?
match
Going
here
up every time
going
he's tap dancing.
It's 4 plus 200.
Someone's playing like the fucking bagpipes and shit. Just stomping on fucking dead seagulls. Can't we're already
Welcome.
dead. You can never be too sure.
What?
How many geese do you
He has no.
Oh, we
life.
talked about standing up, pooping.
Standing
Oh,
up
the
pooping.
stand-up
Everyone
one?
was like,
You
oh
stand up
no,
pooping?
we sit except for Keith.
It's weird that you guys sit.
It's weird that we sit.
It's not
it's
weird.
weird that you
It's
said.
weird because you stand.
You guys are the first people I've met.
You're fucking weird. Because Chase also
What?
stood.
No,
Me and Chase were
girls
taking
I
shit next to
understand.
each
Chicks
other
I
in North
understand.
one
They do
time.
everything sitting down
I'm trying to think what I do.
or hovering.
Well, I know definitely at home I sit.
I do a little lift, obviously. I'm
But,
not
like,
an
you get a
animal,
little-
but
yeah,
like,
you
I'm not
gotta
an
reach
animal.
through the center
I'm
under
not
my
gonna
nutsack
stand.
and just
Honestly,
fuck my
that's how TikTok
forearm
is.
as I'm
Do you
trying to
go
wipe.
that way or do you go that way?
Oh no, Chase
that
also
way.
would
Have you
stand,
ever gone
and then
that
I was
way?
like, "Dude, you
No.
stand when you wipe?" And he's like, "Yeah, how else do you do it?" I was like, "I sit." But
Right.
You just like lean over and lift your one
Okay, so
leg.
you and
Sometimes
Chase-
I stand.
But obviously,
Yeah, no,
obviously
you
you're
two
on
are the
the
question
same
because-
team.
Yeah, but you're on the
Chase
same
right
page as him, so that immediately makes you fucking weird. So, and you're already weird
Shout
to
out
begin
to
with.
Chase.
Yeah, shout out to
Doesn't watch
Chase
my podcast.
for
Fuck
standing
you.
wiping. It's like, I'm not gonna see it.
Yeah. I bet Chase pees sitting down.
He does. Wait,
What do you know?
Speaking like she knows, like he does. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you talked about it before.
Sean turns the camera
Why?
off.
Sits
I'm
down
honestly
peeing?
not that. I don't, but I'm not that against it. Like,
I
I
have.
understand. I just saw a TikTok, and the
I
dude was like, "Yo,
absolutely have.
guys, you
I
should
have.
try
Wait,
sitting
was
down
it
and
you?
peeing."
What? Where I've sat
Because I
down
understand where they're coming from.
peeing. Yeah, because
No.
sometimes you're taking
Why?
a shit,
So
like
I'll-
you have to pee
it's like
also.
the-
No, so
okay,
like-
I'm not
you
gonna
get from
be
life, you
pooping,
know? You
wipe,
should
and then
sit and
stand
pee.
up and then go, oh, I'm gonna
Well,
stand
Well, no,
up
that's
and pee
different.
now.
No, because that's
It's
different.
not
But like,
that
no, because I know,
different.
I know,
Sitting down peeing.
I know some guys who like they'll go out of their way to sit down and pee, which I find
go
fucking
out of their
weird.
way to
If
sit
this
down.
is
And
the
their reason
toilet,
is-
if this is
is
the toilet,
It's
I'm sitting
easier.
this
I'm like,
way.
what do you mean? I was like, all you have to do is
on here,
Yeah, pull out a
Because
little
you're
bit.
also not
Yeah,
supposed
so
to,
everyone's
as a
same
man, like the way we're anatomically made, you don't get all the pee out when you sit.
That's okay.
Versus like when you stand.
get fucked
And
by
that's not-
science,
That's not
liberal.
good.
That's
not
alright.
good for your bladder.
Liberal.
It's really not good for your
Yeah, you
bladder.
conservative fuck.
Whoa.
There's science.
What?
When you sit, you don't get.
When guys sit, you don't get like as much pee
Oh,
out of
just
your bladder.
guys,
Yeah,
though?
that's
As
why I
opposed
pee
to
upside
stand. Girls
down.
are fine.
Oh, I was
I
gonna
do
say.
it
does
yeah,
pee
it's
upside
fine.
down.
I do
It's
it.
just the
He lays
geometry
like
of like
this.
the right angle,
Yeah.
whatever.
Right.
Just the way it bends when you're sitting for some reason.
And
You
you
don't
get a
get
good
it all
ab
out.
workout when you lay down.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like. It's not the first thing I do. But sometimes you can't like the seat won't stay up, and I'm like I don't want to piss all over the seat, and I don't want to hold it up, so I'm like I'm just gonna sit.
That is kind of
One thing I'm glad
I have
as a
another
guy-
question along this lines. These lines.
I'm so,
So-
excited.
these nuts.
I'm excited.
Have
I'm already having
you
fun. I'm
or
already having
would
fun.
you
Yes.
ever give or receive head while taking a poop?
Oh, Blumpkin.
Pumpkin?
Yeah,
pumpkin.
A pumpkin.
That's nice.
That's nice.
I would. It depends on the day.
Charlie, where are you? Can you,
I don't want to be
elaborate
like
on
right
that?
there watching the shit crown, like when you watch that one person.
Ah,
When
oh, yeah.
when you're climbing the thing and then you
Yeah, I can't say his
look
name,
into
so I'm
his
just
asshole.
gonna say his name was Chase.
That's a good question.
When I saw
That's smart.
Yeah, when I saw Chase shitting.
Better use code name.
So you would or you would not?
Codename Trump.
No,
I
there's
climbed
no
up and I saw Trump
at
taking-
all.
You wouldn't even
No, I-
receive head.
I would feel bad.
So weird.
I'd take some
bad,
nasty
yeah.
shits. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah,
And
but what
like,
if the person's like, dude, I'm like super into this.
Yeah,
Well, no,
Then
but
you're like, all right, well, I'm a nice
different.
guy, I'm a gentleman. Sure, you can do that.
No.
I would and give
No.
or
No.
receive, but not go all the way through, just so I can say I did it. Like, you know, I don't want to be there for like
So
however
you get a
long it's
badge?
gonna take.
Yeah,
like,
but
yeah, achievement
it
alone.
doesn't
Yeah.
count. Like you gotta
I'll do it for a couple
at least
minutes.
2 minutes. At least to where you're like your
No,
jaw's like.
I'll do it. I'll do it while like poop's coming out, but I won't stay there for the full show. Like, you know,
When it
just so I can
drops.
tell my friends like, yo guys, guess what I did.
Yeah,
It's not. Where's the whole show in your mind? The end when it's all out?
You're done pooping and you're about to wipe. She's like, are you standing up to wipe? What is wrong with you?
She's like,
How are you gonna say I'm the
are
weirdo?
you
in
struggling?
this?
Wait, are you struggling?
She's like, what are you, pussy?
Wait, that's where you have a problem with this? This is where I'm standing?
That would be weird.
Oh,
If it's a gross bathroom, I would definitely stand up to wipe.
Okay.
So I'm not trying to get the fucking back of my hand in the water.
You're just gonna wash your
Gross.
hands
I
after.
honestly don't even.
You don't gotta stick your hand in the toilet.
That's like
You're
mad
standing
deep.
up,
I also
Wait,
use
why
the
do you-
flush.
splash it. What?
Basically, I'm saying I save money by reaching my hand in and swirling it at the same exact counterclockwise.
Wait,
like
you
it
shit
does-
in the bottom?
does on the
That's
on
disgusting.
northern
You're supposed to
hemisphere.
shit in the bottom of the toilet? I've been taking upper deckers my whole life.
I thought the
Insert
toilet-
clip from Sean's
What's
most
the
recent
thing
video.
on top?
That's not on the thing.
Well, there's one thing shaped like a dick, so I just assumed I'd put my dick in there.
It's
so
always cold.
I don't know if chicks
The
know
joke was
this.
I'm pissing and
Guys
shitting and
at
sick.
night
I know everything.
have
I have.
echolocation when it comes to peeing.
Wait, what was that?
Echolocation.
Oh,
So like,
Exactly.
if
Yeah,
you're going to
that's
take a
how-
piss at like 2:30 in the morning, it's pitch black, and you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
you're not
yeah.
gonna wake yourself up by turning the lights on. You just know where you're peeing. You just know what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Well, I piss in
You
the
know?
dark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I remember
All
you
the time.
asked,
Yeah,
you're
no,
like,
you
how do
know.
you know where it's going?
Is it
And I was like,
accurate?
I don't know.
Oh my God, every time.
When I'm
Every
peeing in the
time.
dark,
In the
I'm
bathroom,
like,
and I
alright,
can
do
use
we
my
want to go
hands,
for
you're like, how
silent
do you
piss
know?
or am I
You
hitting the
know.
bar? Like, am I
Yeah,
hitting
I
beside
just
the
know.
bar? Am I
I'm
hitting the
gonna
front of
be
the
like, oh, I
bowl?
know exactly
No, I want to
where
hit
it's
just the
going.
rim and splatter piss
That's
out.
really
Like I know where like if I'm
I
like
guess
not
that would
aiming
be
right,
different
I'm like,
for
you know what? I know I'm
I
hitting like the
we have
seat.
to
It
hold
doesn't
it.
move
Yeah,
that
I
way.
can
Yeah.
hear it. Yeah, you can hear it
Exactly.
echoing around the bowl.
Stand
Exactly.
there.
I just know
Yeah.
exactly where it's going. I'll
Alright,
just
so we
position
already
my body a
know
little bit.
the
Yeah,
general
that's
direction
weird.
of the toilet.
Yeah.
So when you're pissing, there are different sounds. So like if you hit the rim or you hit the water or
Oh, yeah,
different
yeah.
parts of the rim,
You're like, oh,
you know. So like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
like
it's fair.
you
I
can
mean, I don't know about you guys. I can hear when I have a
But I
crazy
feel like
stream. Like when I have to
practice
drunk, like I
without
just like when you get the
using
weird
your
like
hands on purpose.
like it goes out.
It's like an X-ray.
That,
Let's go back to what they're talking about.
Yeah.
That's so weird. You
Yeah.
like
No,
you
it's-
practice not using your hands to like
No, we're
hold
still
it,
what?
pee.
what?
No.
No,
No, we're not. We're
He
not.
doesn't. He sometimes he won't hold it.
Yeah,
He just
sometimes I'll just
aim.
I'll touch
Sure.
it. See, like, how am I
That's
doing?
insane.
That's fucking weird.
Because oh, I got
That's what I'm saying. That's I'm like, do you practice?
Why are you standing sideways? Oh, I gotta pee without my hands.
Singing of this.
so gonna sing.
He's smoking.
Yeah,
Wait, I gotta piss.
But
You
you,
fucking superhero.
on it, you can hear. You know, you're pissing. You're like, fuck, this is the laundry room.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
Absolutely
Like,
right.
fuck, wait, this is my mom's bed.
Holy shit! Why did I not leave the daycare? Okay, next
That's
one.
the
Alright.
playground.
Alright, completely different. We're not doing any transition here. How many chickens do you think it would take to be able to kill an elephant?
Holy shit!
Yeah. And they're like
Thousands.
hungry. They're like, this is our only food right now, and we're working together.
The elephant can fight
Dude,
back.
I don't
or
even
just
know.
sit
I
there?
mean,
the
an
elephant
elephant
will
doesn't-
fight back,
doesn't-
but
it's
it's
a
not
fight
gonna be
back.
like.
Because
That's
one stomp of an elephant, that's like 20 chickens right there.
Yeah.
Alright, so how many are we thinking?
I think it takes thousands
At least
before they
Yeah.
makes a dent.
1,000.
Thousands.
They're
Yeah.
hungry.
Jesus
like, they're
Christ.
hungry, though.
Well,
Because I mean, chickens
Yeah, but-
aren't big animals, like,
All an elephant has to do is walk, and
Yeah.
it like
Yeah.
kills a bunch.
and their beaks like this.
Yeah, I'm thinking thousands.
That's
And they
like
can't
probably
fly.
At least 5K.
Because also,
I would say,
Five
I would say
that,
that, yeah,
they
like
couldn't
1,000.
fit
Right.
on the elephant, so like people be
That's
waiting on
true.
the bench.
The bite is gonna
Like,
like
chickens
that's
will
They
gonna
gotta
take
get, they gotta get
all the
subbed in.
yeah, and
Yeah,
the
there's some
elephant's
in, like there'd be
elephant's
chicken in the
skin
hole and
is, like,
someone on
rougher.
deck,
Ex-
and then they'd be like, all right, go, you gotta go
Elephant
claw the
leather?
fuck out of the elephant. Wait, is it a
Oh, it's
baby
just
elephant or like a full grown?
Not like a full-grown
Male?
elephant.
Like a full-grown, like, African
But it's
elephant.
also an
Racing one.
in-shaped chicken. Like, it's not like one of the like McDonald's chickens where they can't stand up because they're like, you know, it's not one of those.
The in-shape chicken.
Yeah, it's like a nice healthy
Jacked.
farm.
Not one of the
chicken.
GMOs.
McDonald's
Yeah,
chicken.
not one of their.
The one that's like kept in the dark its whole life, and they like hit it every once in a
They're like,
while.
oh, God.
Holy shit! What is that? Dead.
Yeah, it's not one of them.
What if for some reason, just like the most efficient chicken to have, they were just fucking jacked?
Is that
Like
chicken have
the
fists?
pig from Family Guy.
It's like, holy shit! What does that
Is that-
nipple rings?
Does that pig have fists? Oink.
Oink. You're damn right it does. Show him, pig.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea because I've never fucking seen an elephant.
That's facts, actually.
They're.
I'm saying
No,
5,000
I've
is
seen
a
pictures
good.
of them.
I'm saying, yeah, like I'm not going 5,000. Say like at least 3 or 4, maybe.
At least
Yeah, I
3 or
would just
4
be-
chickens.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Alright.
Yeah, 3 or 4 chickens.
It's a big chicken.
Some jacked fucking chickens.
Maybe like
I
3 or
guess
4
they go for its
ostriches.
size.
They could fuck
Ostrich-
up an elephant.
ostriches
Oh
are
yeah, yeah, yeah.
gigantic.
That's true.
I say
They were
3
smart,
ostriches
like-
could.
Just-
fuck
Three
it up.
ostriches
I
can
think
fuck
so.
about
I don't.
elephant.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
one
Yeah.
distracts it, the other one pecks out its eyes.
If
I
the
don't-
other one were like
Asshole.
fucking kicking it in the face.
Or
I
if
don't.
it's
I
a lot
don't.
of
I don't
flash,
think. I don't think
pretty
3
Max
win.
10, I
But I
think.
think
9
3
feet tall.
fuck it up.
Males can grow up to 9 feet tall, 9 to like 12 feet tall, and
So
they,
you got
one
that-
single kick could kill a lion.
That's terrible. Jesus fuck. Okay.
Like a running
you're
line
wrong.
at an ostrich,
This
it could
is
kill it
something
in
new
one kick.
every
So
time.
you're saying 3? You're like confidently 3?
3 or 4.
Okay.
That's
maybe 5.
They're terrifying.
3, 4, maybe 5.
Gigantic weird birds that aren't birds.
Kill 'em.
Yeah.
Freak me out.
What's the biggest
You're
egg
ugly.
on
Die.
Earth? Yeah,
It's the
they're
biggest
crazy.
egg on Earth.
Mhm.
What about like, don't whales? Don't some of them?
Like,
No.
now hold on, Cody. Now let's think about this for a second. They're in the
Don't like-
ocean, okay?
Wait, are there?
Oh.
They're mammals too.
There's
They're
gotta be
mammals.
something
They're
bigger.
mammals.
They breathe air, so that no whales have vaginas.
If whales laid eggs, this thing would be fucking massive. Just sink right to the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They would
And then
sink.
what would
That'd be
happen?
nuts.
How big
They would just
blue whale
they would just
pussy is.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Blue whale heart is the size of a Volkswagen. And you could probably drive a fucking Hummer in there.
How many
man.
people do you think could fit
Comfortably,
in
yeah.
a blue whale's vagina?
At least 12. Probably an offensive line, maybe.
It's just a frat house.
It's a full house party. Yeah, we're going over to a blue whale's pussy.
Please, an offensive line.
Well, the location
You're
was
in Ian's
weird.
bar and
DJ
they're
going
We can either hang out and drink at this bar or hang out in this mammal.
Oh, what's the name of that restaurant you're going to? Oh, wait, is it by the beach? It's
called the Blue Whale.
Yeah,
It's just a dead blue whale.
Pussy.
That's like such a funny sentence.
That's like such a weird name, but like, you know, I heard their drinks are pretty good, so. Holy fuck, dude! I
Alright.
got blackout, and I think
Next
I left
question.
my phone at Blue Whale Pussy.
Next question.
We go
No
to a
more
restaurant,
blue whale
it's called
pussy.
Blue Whale Pussy.
We need to stop talking about it.
Kev, how many things do you
What's
have written down?
the-
Oh.
I got a bunch, but like some of them aren't great. What's the
Oh.
weirdest thing a guest has done at your house,
Probably.
or that you've seen like? A
Well,
what?
does it have to be mine?
No, it could be like a friend's house or
Guess on your
something.
anus too.
Does it have
So-
to be mine?
A weirdest thing
Oh,
like a
talk about
guest has done anywhere
look
you've
these
been,
up, Sean.
essentially.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like somewhere I've been or at my
Yeah.
Yeah, like does that have to be my
my
home?
place of residence.
What do you think?
My cousin.
Speak up a little bit.
Sorry, my cousin stayed over my house when we were younger and
Oh.
peed in the bed. And instead of like waking me up to be like, oh hey, like there was an accident, he just took off all of his clothes and then put on all of my clothes and then went back to sleep in his own pee. And then I
in
didn't
your
find
clothes?
out until the morning.
Well, that seems kind of.
What's his name?
I'm not gonna call him.
I think you should.
That's funny.
That's so.
I got up in the middle of the
He's
night,
like
around
14.
3 or 4 in the morning in Carly's room.
He was
And I walked over to her plant and I
Yeah,
pissed
he was
in her plant. Like I was,
Maybe
Noah,
maybe
Noah was
15.
right there on
He
the
was just
ground
like, why are you
sleeping next
doing
to
all
this
my
plant.
It was just
and I'm
like-
just sitting there
it was
just
like-
taking a piss while sleeping into this plant.
Like you thought it was the bathroom,
Yeah,
or
I thought I was totally asleep. I was sleepwalking Carly on her birthday
Yikes.
as a present to her. Yeah, in the middle of the night, I got up and I went
That's
and I
so sweet
peed
of
in
you.
her plant, and she woke up and she's like,
You
"What are
watered it.
What are you doing?" And I just wasn't awake. I was sleepwalking. She's like, "Yeah, you pissed in my
That's
plant." And I was
so
like,
weird.
"Ha, that's funny. What really happened?" She's like, "You pissed in it." I had no idea. I was asleep the whole time. I must have thought it was the bathroom. I went back to bed. That was a good pee though.
Sean, did your friend?
Remember
I
the
know
pee,
it
but
was.
doesn't remember anything
I
else.
remember the sensation.
Somebody used
I
my
was asleep.
toothbrush at a
They just
beach
stopped
house.
recording.
Nah,
That was
it's
cool.
screen.
That's
Super
funny.
drunk.
Use your toothbrush.
Super drunk, and they used my toothbrush
How do you
Call
know?
him out.
the next morning.
Yeah, who was it?
No, you don't got it. If we know them, you don't got it. You tell you know.
Do we know that?
Ew.
Didn't
I needed a
didn't
new
someone
one.
jerk off at our house? Like one of your
What?
friends?
Oh yeah.
Trevor.
Every new place he jerks
Every
off
new
his whole
place
house.
he
Wait, did he
jerks off.
sleep over?
That's so
Or was
weird.
he-
What?
Not
He was just
coming
hanging
over.
out.
He was
That
over.
makes me, like,
He was
feel
over for
gross.
an hour.
He found a way.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna go
all
take a
right.
piss real quick.
Yeah.
He's been going for
Oh,
half
I
an
worked
hour.
with-
Alright, you
Wait,
gotta.
how do you know he did it? Did he tell you?
Oh yeah, he told me
He
full
does that,
confidence.
yeah.
Completely
He was like, I do this in everyone's house.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's kind of fucking
I do
hilarious,
this
dude.
every
Like,
night.
What a weird thing that you're like, this is gonna be my thing.
Some people take cutting boards.
So
Some people
weird.
steal something.
Like
Cereal?
He
cereal,
wants to come in and leave
serial
something.
bandit. Dude,
Just to drop a load.
serial
That's why I was
bandit
scared when he was
struck
in my
again
house for
last
30
time.
seconds. When we walked through my house to get something one day, and he was with us, and I was like, I was keeping an eye on him.
You can stand outside, man.
I was like, he's like, can I go to the bathroom? I was like, no, you may not.
They don't work. They don't.
If I can watch, yeah, I'll come with you. Make sure you don't fucking rub one out in my powder room. Fucking weirdo.
Please don't call it a powder
He's like,
room.
you
It's
just
called a
asked
powder
me.
room.
Yeah,
And he
it
was
is
gonna
called a powder
powder
room.
himself off.
Pearl.
Polishes.
The moose.
When you guys are at like a guest house, do you have like not a hard time, but like
A hard on.
yeah, no,
The whole time.
like taking
Yeah.
taking your shit like isn't the same. It's like it doesn't always, you know.
It's scary.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so it's not just me.
If it's on the
No.
second floor, it's close to home.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
If it's
I-
on the first floor and it's on a new place, I'm like, this fucking sucks.
Like I've been with Allie
Yeah,
for 2.5
first floor
years, and I
poops
still
suck.
I can't
Yeah.
I can't shit at her house. It's been 2.5 years.
Whose?
Allie's.
What?
Pussy. But
I can't. No, it's not that like I don't like it. It's just
Can't do it.
it just
You're
don't
poop
work.
shy.
I
Yeah.
clogged her toilet one time.
Me.
It was brutal.
Mine.
No.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? You've been to my house like 3
Kat, have you ever
times.
pooped at our house?
I poop at most
Yeah,
people's
okay.
houses.
So
I don't
weird.
believe that.
That's my
'cause
thing.
You're
I
here more
come
than
and
you're at your
poop wherever I
house.
want.
I don't believe
I
that.
make that shit
Nope.
my home.
Cat doesn't poop.
Nope.
Cat,
She's like
cat,
Kim
cat's
Jong-un
never
and
shit
girls
before.
don't-
Yeah.
Just like Kim Jong-un. Doesn't poop.
Of course I have a butthole. I'll think about that line.
I can't pee in front of people either.
I'll
You
pee in
what?
front of anyone.
Anybody?
Really?
I'll pee outside.
No, no.
I don't
Like,
care
when
where
I'm
I
in
am.
I think so,
public,
you don't.
I get scared.
I can only
Like,
pee in
I
public.
can't
Drunk
have
driving.
like
Going to the bathroom.
I've never
I
pissed in
can
the
only
house
pee if
before.
people are looking at my nutsack.
I just
Okay,
can't
call
pee
someone.
in front of cops.
That-
That's about it.
That's here, listen. You just I can't pee if you're not on the phone.
There's like a hotline for it. Oh fuck.
I used to be kind of pee shy. But not anymore.
Then you had 4 dude friends and you guys
Like,
would
I
spend
hated
hours
peeing
together.
at your house.
Why?
Hated
Why?
it. Because it's
It's too-
right there,
it's too
and you're
echoey.
literally right there.
Just go.
What do you mean?
Really
Not
maps out a
really.
nice picture.
He's like 10 steps
This is
away.
what she said. Just
Where were
really
we?
maps
Ours
out
is
a
in
good
the
Inside the
kitchen.
bathroom?
Yeah, I
I
can't.
Ours
don't
is in
go
our
there.
kitchen.
I don't
Yeah.
go
I don't like
there.
that your bathroom.
I can't pee down
I-
there either.
I hate-
I know that is.
Your
Yeah.
bathroom doesn't have a
In the
fan, so I
beginning,
hate.
in the
I hate
beginning,
using
I was
your
like,
bathroom.
Never heard
What?
you
Your
pee
bathroom
once.
right here?
I can
There's
like
no
that.
fan, you can
but
hear
it's
everything.
Standing. Like girls, you can't hear.
There was one time
I
That's
didn't
what
know
was
you
that's
were
my
cat,
mom.
but,
She
like,
had some
that
wine.
is-
It was like fucking.
I was in my bathroom one time. I forgot to turn the fan on. My brother was in my room, and I was taking a shit, and then he hears me doing my thing, and I just hear him burst out into laughter, and he just texts me, just goes, I'm like, what's so funny? He goes, plop.
Gross. Yeah. I'm only shy in the bathroom when it's loud, and I'm like, everyone's listening, and you're like, okay. Like when we first started hanging out, I was like, damn, I gotta poop in this chick's bathroom, and it was right there, and it was super echoey, and I was like, fuck, it won't be loud. Let's go. I was like, fuck my life, dude.
Just like flop after flop.
Yeah.
Do you hear
Someone
me?
unloaded on the toilet.
I don't
Stadium
remember.
worked
I
like
don't
that.
know.
It was
Of
just
course
like
I know.
flops.
I'll
It sounded
flush
like
the toilet.
a camel walking in mud.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
just
I always, that's so funny. I'll be
Running,
like,
like it was
why is this
gradual.
dude
That's so
flushing
gross.
the toilet
Yeah, and it was
4
so
times?
loud. I was
Yeah.
so proud of him.
I'm wrecking your toilet. That's why. I'm giving your toilet a run for its money.
It
bro.
wouldn't flush.
And then the
off.
wipe
It's,
afterward, they never end. So you're just like, oh god, this is gonna be 6 flushes right now. I don't want to clog the toilet. That's even worse.
It's even worse when
No,
you
that's
wipe
fine.
and then your butthole's like, dude, there's like a lot more coming.
Dude, what's that?
Dude,
like
you're
what
wiping
is
a
this,
permanent
man?
marker at this point. Keep on coming. I wipe, but I wipe still. Poop. It's like I'm wiping a permanent marker. Dude, yeah, Carly's bathroom is just like that. It's right next to her mom, like her work, her place of work, where she's on the computer looking up coupons and shit like that.
Yo, mom.
No fan. Literally
No
6.5
fan?
feet,
Sounds like a
no
battlefield
fan,
out there.
and just like peeing is super loud, taking a shit super loud. It's just like, I can even hear her clicking like just like noises. I just gotta take like a Mongo Duke right next to her mother, and then the toilet is fucking like 6 inches too. So I either gotta put like my junk inside of the bowl or it's resting on the seat. It's just fucking cold.
Wait, if you guys
So it's either touching the inside of the bowl, because like I'm like that, I'm built like that, and then like fucking, or it's hanging over the side. Yeah, real classy. Because my nuts touch the water and it's super gross.
Sorry, just my dick is too huge.
It's just so super sized. It's just so fucking big.
Yeah, so I was taking a shit and my
Yeah,
monster dick just couldn't fit in the tiny toilet.
No, but yeah, it's not a good time.
Do you guys ever, this might seem really weird at this point, but do you guys ever,
I think we're at it already.
Yeah.
so if your dick won't fit, do you ever put like toilet paper and then put your dick on top so it's not gross?
Nah, just resting on top. Be like, whatever, man.
What?
Depends-
It's-
it
I'll
depends-
clean it a little. Well, not if I'm in a public place. Then I just like, I'm holding that in.
Yeah, then you're holding it.
No,
It depends
I just
where-
won't.
it
I just
depends where
won't
I'm
go.
I'm steering.
Or I'll put it in and kind of just be like a little hover.
Yeah,
I'm like, I got it, but like this is
Yeah.
dangerous.
Dang.
But then like as soon as I'm pooping, I'm like, oh, I'm bringing it out real quick because I don't want anything splashing up there.
Oh, I feel that.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, I'll just
Interesting.
rest it right on there.
It depends on where I'm at.
Do you guys ever, in public places, I always lay toilet paper down so I don't get
I guess I
violated
should
by
start
the
doing
water.
that.
Do you not do it?
No, I just wipe a few times. Make sure it's
Yeah.
nice and.
Really?
nice and-
I wipe and then I also like I'm super like
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not
I bring
getting
bleach.
gonorrhea from this.
I-
Like, I don't need to.
I also don't
I
like go
hate-
to that like shitty places, like you know.
Well, I often
I
don't
poop in
shit
so many
at
places.
public places, but
I hate
if it's gonna end
the,
up in my pants, I will.
the amount
You can't talk.
of times that I walk into any public bathroom and there's just like droplets of piss all over the like the
Oh,
toilet
that-
seat. I
No,
don't
I hate
understand.
I don't either.
Just aim straight. It's not
I don't
hard.
know how
Peeing
that
is not a
With
hard
that up,
task.
too, like
I don't get it.
I don't
That's how you
either.
know that they've never just
Because
even
It's
kissed
always in the
each
girls'
I
bathroom.
know.
I don't
Literally
understand.
every dude, I'm saying this right now
I
to
don't
the
either.
zero people
Yeah.
listening
You
right
don't
now.
Unless you're
Standing
like
in the-
literally
If you-
like from here and then you're
Honestly.
trying
Yeah.
and then it just I don't know.
If you pee on the toilet seat, like you're literally a pussy. You know, like
Yeah.
it's just that deep. You got low dick energy, not anything. I don't know
You
anyone
don't
that
see
like
it.
pisses on the
You
seat
sit
where I'm
on
like,
it, you sit
oh,
on
that's a
honestly,
good guy.
I like look up to you.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh my
it's
God.
always
You know,
like,
some
yeah,
people
that
use
makes
all my
fucking sense.
ass.
Dude,
I was at work
you ever
one
done
time.
that in a
How bad were the fucking north bathrooms for you guys?
I don't remember going
They were
in.
clean. They had flowers in it.
No, they
Ruined
weren't
them.
great. There
Mine
was,
specifically.
I
It was
have a
him.
video
There was
on my
someone else
phone
too.
Yeah, it was him and an
of a turd on
accomplice.
the floor. next to the toilet. In the
Wait,
girls'
was it
bathroom.
by
In the
the?
girls'
They're girls?
Was it in the
I thought it was only
Was it in
strictly
the
guys.
downstairs?
Yeah.
I think so. I have a
The
picture.
downstairs ones
I took a
were
picture of
not.
it because I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, welcome
We
down
all
to
know
our
what shit.
The downstairs ones weren't cool.
Somebody
Yeah,
shit
no.
in the sink in one of the third floor bathrooms.
Oh my god.
Wasn't
Do you
me,
think
but-
they-
Okay, alright, thank
Do
God.
you think they like had someone watch, or you think they
Somebody.
kind of like got it there? Like,
No,
you
no,
know?
no, no. I bet
Like someone transported it there.
Wait, Sean,
I've
what
had
was
some
that?
fucking psychopathic maniac goes, I don't give a fuck if anyone walks in, and just fucking shat it all out in a second.
It was
Sean,
definitely
what
a
was
special
the
needs
He
kid who
fucking
shit into his
pulled
hand
his
was
ass
like,
cheeks
"Ugh," and just fucking
Just
shit
shat it
into
all
the
out
sink.
immediately.
What was
That's
the
definitely
one
what
story
happened.
of like someone came into the bathroom
Yeah, so... Wait, which one?
like at North and you were in there and then but
It was just her.
he needed like assistance,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that one.
Which
What?
one? Alright.
How many times did it happen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what?
what's
We
going
were
on?
on the first... most of my classes senior year were on the first floor, and I walked in on so many kids pooping. Like, just stall open, just lock eyes.
See, that's
I did have that.
Dude,
that
dude,
I never.
there's-
That is
there's
so
one
weird.
time where I was haunted. I swear to God. He like did it with like malicious intent. He was like just pooping, mind his own business. I'm like, dude, I was hearing noises when I was walking in, and I was like, all right, well, you know, he's a loud fella. And I'm walking in. That's all I'm gonna say. I walk in, and then stall wide open. He's spread like that, and his fucking hand is on the front seat.
On the front.
Yeah, and he just goes, he stares and locks eyes at me. He goes, ah! And just sits it out, and it was so explosive. It's like, do, 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 do. I was like, holy shit!
He was waiting for you.
So my reaction to that, wasn't like, dude, what the fuck? It was just, fuck that. And I turned around and I walked out, and one of the helpers was just sitting there, and they're like, sorry about that. And I was like, I'm never pooping here again.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck. I think I remember that. I had a similar experience. I just got stared straight in the fucking eyes.
Like through the crack in the
Oh,
stall.
like they're
What?
open.
Door
They don't
open.
Oh, the
close
stall's
door.
wide open. Yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
he's saying,
So
just
they don't give
like
a
sit there, just fucking shaking, taking a shit.
There's one
But
tear.
Yeah. Well, that's the way. You wouldn't like. I
His
wouldn't
nose starts
get
bleeding.
their attention at first. It would be me like not trying to pay attention. That would
Yeah.
almost get their attention. Like you'd walk by like, oh, it's okay. Like, I'm not looking.
It's like, wow, this man is cinder
And you would just be like looking down, like doing whatever, and then you look up, like just like you're saying. Oh, yours is
how
way
many-
better though.
how
I
many
never got
times-
shouted at.
How many
That's funny as fuck. I only got stared at.
how many times have you guys been walked in on? Like shitting.
What do you mean?
Like,
Yeah,
Like
what
they
you-
open the stall?
Like
Like mid crown.
like there was I
They
told
pick me up like a fucking toddler. They're like, I'm shitting here. It's like, this is so weird.
I told this
Very
before.
few times, very few
That's
times.
very
This
few
is,
times.
I went to Chipotle around here, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
bathroom doesn't fucking lock at Chipotle. By the way,
You gotta like yank
What?
it up.
I didn't know
Yeah, they
that.
don't
Nobody
sit there every day, so you don't know.
Well, I mean, I
Some
haven't
of it.
gone there in a long time. Anyway, I'm in there. I'm waiting for my food to get done. I'm taking a giant shit, and I see this guy walk in. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna lock it. It didn't latch, and so I don't know. I'm kind of almost done. And he walks in, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And he just closes the door, and then I walk out like 2 minutes later, and I see him like sitting in the car, like not okay with his girlfriend, and I like locked eyes with him right as I walked out. I'm like, I know who you are.
Dude, one time.
So every
Absolutely.
time, every time a stall doesn't like have like a good working latch, I won't use it. And if none of the stalls have that, I won't go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I won't.
I
I
look
won't
for the
use it if
stall.
it doesn't.
I
No.
don't give a fuck.
I want to get walked.
I'll be doing it all the
So
time.
I
weird.
want to be
Show off.
standing. I want to be standing mid wipe and get walked in on. Like yeah, I stay when I wipe.
Standing.
Yeah, my ass facing them. Like I'm just completely bent over like this, like finger in butthole. Like, what's up, wiping so hard? Like hey, what's up, man? I'm just wiping my fucking taint.
What's up, Mom?
Oh hey,
Wow, that was an interesting.
it's honestly not that bad.
Yeah, you can check this out.
Or you kind of, I turned off that TV upstairs.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
not
all you,
the
man.
worst thing she's walked in on. Honestly,
Thank you.
there's been worse.
Dude, one time I got walked in on in Chipotle, and
She's had to meet Chase.
I was just pissing. I've been walked in on so many times while I'm pooping, and they're always like, just out immediately. But one time, this dude was so fucking weird. I was pissing. I was right.
You can show us. Pull it out if you
I
want.
was pissing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With my balls. All right.
Kind of.
Dude, Manscaped. So I was fucking pissing, and then he walks in, and he's like, "Oh, my fault," and I'm like, "It's all good," and then he's like, "Do you guys open at 11 or 10:45?" 10:45. He goes, "Sweet." Sweet. This is so weird.
Sweet temperature.
And every day he comes in, because he's like a DoorDash driver, doesn't say hi to anyone, and
But
he just looks at me, he's
Except
like,
you.
I'm like, what's up,
Oh,
bro?
that's so weird.
Yeah.
That's the standing piss time dude.
I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever had anything that strange happen to me at a bathroom.
I don't think we do.
Well,
One time I
got
killed a guy.
walked in.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
straight
got
killed
like,
a guy.
I got walked in plenty of times, and then like I didn't know what to do, so I just went like I just made a noise because I couldn't say like busy or occupied. The door's already opening. I'm like just like mid wipe. I'm like like somebody's in here. Like I've done that by accident once or twice.
What do you say when somebody knocks on the door? Do you have a set?
I don't
thing?
say
I just
anything.
look
I
at
had a set
those.
thing. A lot of people are like, I don't know what to say at this point. I'm like 20 years old, but I'm usually like occupado.
I usually say what's good all the time. I'm like, what's
I don't-
good?
Or-
yeah, I'll
I'm
just
taking
be
a
like,
shit.
yo, I'm
It's
in
usually a
here.
good
I
one.
change it every time. I
Yeah.
never
I'll
say.
say-
Busy.
I'll just-
It's so weird, like, well, I don't know if I should say anything because I only want to be quiet. Like, I don't want to talk. I want to interact
No,
with you.
no.
I don't want to be left in peace.
If I'm
And
like,
you're just like, and you're just like, occupied, like, really bashfully.
if there,
Ugh.
there are very few times where like it'll happen and like they'll like knock or whatever. I just won't say anything because I'm just like I don't feel like saying anything right now. I was like, I'll just, I'll figure it
Like, the
out.
lock
Figure it
speaks for
out.
Yeah, no, they'll
itself.
figure it out.
Yeah,
like those,
After,
like,
after
it's
two
all-
knocks,
The
like a
lock,
pull,
see if
like
you get
yeah.
in.
Try to
Okay.
get in.
See if anyone's in there,
Why,
so you're like,
why do
pop, pop, pop.
restaurants not? So porta potties have the fucking thing
Mhm.
where it says, "Oh, there's someone
Yeah.
shitting their
Oh,
brains
yeah.
out."
Yeah.
And this is a
Right.
100-degree like
It says
porta
that
potty right
literally.
now. You know?
It's more expensive.
Yeah, well, it's just a camera. It's just a little screen. They're
Yeah.
like, this is what their shit is. This is the consistency of it. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Get in the toilet.
Ew.
People do that. You did not hear about that?
Yeah.
friends heard that
Dude, I
weird.
watch
Kev's
my
like, I
channel.
do.
What's up?
No, some restaurants have it.
I've
The
never,
locks.
I've never been in one.
I've been in
Steam-
one in Doylestown.
Steam has it. The Steam
If it's
pub,
a stall,
the pub
but
in
if it's just
Southampton has
one
it.
room.
Yeah.
I was so
Yeah, I'm
happy.
talking
They had
about
like
one room.
fucking
Yeah, there's one in
8 bathrooms
Doylestown
and
that we
like
went
a
to.
dude managing
And the
it when I was
lock
there the other night. It was like
Had
a
like
you're
one
right.
vacant or like
You're right.
That's
yeah, it was actually hype.
It
It was
should
like
be
playing
more
music. A
frequent.
lot of people were dancing. Like
In the bathroom?
no, not in the
Oh.
fucking bathroom.
Oh.
No,
Would
it's
Would
Steam
you like to
the
go
pub.
to the stall and dance? Yeah. Hey, man.
No, it's at
is
Steam
a-
Pub.
yeah,
Like the
high school.
locks are like that, where it's like occupied, taking a shit, bacon, whatever. That type deal. Hmm.
You can't forget. Cal.
Yeah, that's why I went.
Oh, alright, yeah.
My fault.
No, all good. Thanks for having us on the show.
Oh, yeah, no problem. When's your next album coming out?
Yikes.
Time.
Show me your balls.
Alright, show me
See
the
you
ball.
guys.
Today's sponsor's
Bye.
Manscaped. Let me see your balls.
Let me see bullets.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
I'm gonna take this.
Safe drive. I'll sit over there. Yeah, you fuck. Unless you know you got it. You got it. I can sit here.
Man, you slap your sister's ass.
You can move that. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm not using this shit chair. Shitternet. You think I'm still in frame? I probably am if you were.
Yeah.
God.
When you ladies take a friend to the bathroom,
Yeah.
why?
And you
Yeah,
piss.
what goes on in there?
Yeah, what goes on? Because it can't just be you're going to the bathroom.
So it's kind of classified. I don't know if the ladies in the world will let me.
Well, who?
Well, it talks about the people. You guys, not it. Sorry,
Yeah.
them. They fucking don't they talk about what's going on?
or does it
You
depend
know,
on where
they
you're
like
at?
they talk about the people. It's basically like you know how dudes are like just kind of subconsciously like, yo, dibs like that. I feel like it's kind of like that.
Dibs?
Fucking tits.
Dibs on.
Yeah,
So
don't you guys?
give
Don't you guys
dibs
just?
on what girl you go with? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
don't you guys do that? Also, on top of that, don't you guys just talk about the people
You probably talk about the other people,
You guys
check each
assess the
other's
situation.
outfits, like general
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
stuff. Are you having a
Yeah.
good time?
Pretty much. You just
Should
talk.
we leave soon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, take a picture. Here. Like fucking cross-eyed.
That's what they sound like too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah, he did not like saying hi, ever.
Honestly, I'm pretty out of shit to talk about.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I'm down to wrap this up.
Yeah.
All right, you want to be out? Okay, bye. All right, boys, that has been Diques and Scheeit episode of the Nut Hut. Dude, even my vlog was about shit.
Chits
The
and
whole thing.
blips.
The whole thing was a poop.
So gross.
Chips and blitz.
All right, so thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good one. Bye. Spell